Alrighty, Road to F1 Part 2. I'm doing this one in VR, so I'm going to try it in VR, see how well this goes. Got all the settings set up for the recording software and iRacing, I think. So hopefully it's all set up. Was practicing a little bit. But Part 2 of Road to F1 in... Yeah, we're going to just see how this goes. This will be the first D class, so I'll run this one this week. And then slowly each week go up a series. So you guys saw the Formula V video. Did run one in VR, but the file got corrupted, which I think was half my fault. So that was my fault. So that one will be the first one, and then this one will be the second one. But I'm excited for trying the open wheel stuff in VR. Get it all set up and trying, and kind of do like a helmet cam perspective deal, which will be pretty cool, I think. But jumping into qualifying, we'll see how we qualify, where we shake out, and yeah, Road to F1. Road to F1 in VR. Alrighty, going out to qualify, lower the fuel and things like that, so we'll see where we stack up, turn on the arms, because I feel a little bit more realistic, I guess, with it in VR. So first qualifying lap in VR in an official race. That hopefully will be on video. As I said, I messed up the other one. But excited for this. We'll see how it goes. You can see my legs and stuff like that right there. So we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. The VR is fun in iRacing. Like, I will say that. It is amazing. I had a few people in practice telling me to try a set of Corsa with it. So I'm going to actually... I think I am. I'm going to re-download it and stuff like that. No, I made videos and stuff on it, but in VR I think it would be pretty cool to do. So I'm going to probably try that. Yeah, we're just going to run it and see what happens. Qualifying right now. Just trying to get around. Well, I'll just show the fast lap and cut out the other lap, so... Whatever fast lap is, I'll probably just shut up during it, not talk, and try to focus up. But I will see you guys whenever that lap is. Like a pretty good sector right there. That was a really good corner there. How much are we off? Oh, we're off a second. Okay. That guy's definitely got a setup. I don't think we're up a 10th yet, but have to gain a lot to gain a second. Full send. Luckily didn't get an incident. Here we go, come to line. To the line. 37.5. Not too shabby. I will take it. I'm going to put the timer thing over here so I can kind of watch it when I'm driving. So I got most of it all right in front of me for this race. So I believe everybody can see it. I do have the telemetry things on the screen, so it'll show up, or at least it should, for the race. But not too shabby. P2 at the moment. We'll see where I stack up and line up with a minute left. Still got the number one guy to qualify, so we'll have to watch him and see. I will up the fuel again. I think we'll be able to make it if I am correct. We'll see. I mean, it should be able to make 3 gallons. Hey, anybody got any tips on the fuel? Can I just run 3 gallons, or what fuel should I run?
3 gallons should be good.
11 liters right now. 3 gallons.
All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Trying out VR, so I'm just going to kind of be cautious. Just race it pretty cautious and just trying to learn a little bit with the open wheel stuff.
Mic check, please.
We're good, George.
Thank you, Ricardo.
Long time no see, man.
I know that's true, huh? I guess I probably lost my license. That's probably why.
Doesn't take much.
Too many people hitting me from behind.
Yeah, good luck.
You too.
Alrighty, ready to grid here for the standing start like it is. We're ready to roll. Let's see. Be ready for it. It's going to be a standing start. Like I said, we'll see how good of a start we get. We'll see heading off in turn number 1. Don't know if it'll be how good it'll be. We'll see. Be one of my first standing starts. We're going to be ready to roll. But it looks pretty fast. Let's see to miss it. Oh, I don't have a head. That's probably why. Okay. Alright. Don't know how loud it is, but I was going to turn up the volume and listen, but there's a decent amount of people for a Skip Barber race. Pretty cool. The VR is a lot more immersive. I think I'm going to do a full review on the VR sometime after I get a little bit more experience with it. But like I do have fun running the VR. It's a little, takes a bit to get used to, kind of just with your eyes and stuff. But all right, here we go. Ready to go green. Lights out and underway. Didn't get too good of a restart because I don't know how good the restart should be and how to fully take off. He's going to take it 3 wide. Probably not the smartest decision. Don't know if we're still 3 or not. We're going to be clear now.
Fast.
Alright, good start. First corner got past the start, so I'll take it. Little sideways. Why did I shift up? I don't know. Alright. She's sideways.
Didn't mean to freak y'all out, but I had too good of a start not to use it.
Very good. I mean, the VR, I was like, oh boy, I don't know how close I can get. We'll try to draft him as much as we can and see if we can catch the leaders. I think this guy will be a little bit quicker than us. But we're going to go to his outside, try to fight it, hopefully be clear.
I'm also in VR.
How long you been in the VR for?
Well, I've only been playing this game for about a week and a half.
Okay.
VR for like 3 years, so.
Okay, alright. Yeah, I'm opposite. I've been playing IRacing.
And don't call it a game, please.
Yeah, I've been playing IRacing for like 6 years and only had like 2 races on the VR. I've been trying to get more into it and stuff like that. Learn the VR part.
I feel like the depth perception it gives is so superior.
Yeah, I'm still trying to learn at some points with kind of how wide I can get with the cars, and I've always ran on one monitor, so I know when I'm clear and all that, but trying to just relearn everything.
For sure.
Especially with the part of iRacing where it's just visual cues and kind of what you feel with the steering wheel.
I don't know
That's
why
all
I
you got to do.
insisted on trying to talk to you during that chicane there. Totally went right off the track.
I think that part has helped me a lot in real life with racing, where you're talking on the radio and still racing. Not lose any time too. There's some parts of this point or this game where it'll help me in real life.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, got past the first few laps. We got 15 laps, so it'll be kind of a short one. We'll see. I thought it was actually a timed one, but I guess it's not.
Sean, I almost followed you right off the track.
I'm sure glad you didn't.
Got the timer, or got the tear off. We'll see if we can make up any time.
It's so easy in chase mode to just fall right into a crash.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Try to switch the relative or the timing. That didn't work. I'll wait till I get on the straightaway to do it. Yeah, it's trying to relearn the visual cues. As everybody knows, I am pretty shaky on the wheel, or back and forth on it, as you can kind of tell already. Like, I kind of move it and jerk it, kind of a lot, as the league guys know. And I've told them it just kind of how my driving style is, and that's kind of the only way I get to. That's kind of the way I feel the car, and having to that and then visual cues on kind of when the car starts to get loose when I'm out of VR is kind of the only way I can tell what the car is doing to try to adjust it or save it or drive a different way or whatever. But just relearn all of it's kind of the hardest part. Like there, I didn't see I could turn in a little earlier than what I did. I wish I did turn up the volume a little bit louder so I can hear the motor just a little bit. Or the light on the dash. Well, I just tried pointing at it, but
Sorry, Ricardo. I
that
don't
doesn't
know if
work.
it was my fault or not.
Yeah, don't try to point at the virtual thing that's just in front of your eyes and not in front of you. I wish I had a fan blowing in front of me or something. Make it cold, but it would feel more realistic. Probably make you sick. Then you flip or have an iRacing wreck, and then, yeah, that'd be the scariest moment of your life. So the guy in front, he's pulling away. Had kind of that expectation, wasn't too pushy to try to catch him anyway. I figured he'd probably pull away, so this one might be a little bit boring. Do wish that this series was fixed, especially because it is one of the more run road series. Granted, there's not much to change on these cars, but
Yeah,
it's
Cave,
enough
this
to
is
order help.
actually my second race. I just got a sim seat as well today.
Nice, there you go. I know, yeah, I'm just kind of on a thing that me and my dad built, but it's worked for 6 years, so it kind of, whatever feel you can kind of do really doesn't matter on how good your setup stuff. Maybe the wheel and pedals matter a little bit, but other than that, it's just kind of learning.
I mean, it's a big difference from playing on my desk. The braking is the biggest difference. It gives me a lot of confidence.
Oh yeah, so it doesn't move or nothing. I remember I used to press the brake and then the carpet would still let it move. I'm like, oh damn. Yeah, you actually quick for only being on for like a week or whatever.
I'm trying.
I know a few guys that have been on for 2-3 years and they can't get around a road course.
9 years here. 9 years.
I honestly didn't even know this game existed till 2020, and it shocks me that I didn't.
You are missing it.
I think I think it is the best simulator. Granted, I haven't driven Gran Turismo or nothing like that, but like the amount of things that you can drive and the different things and the ranking system, like it all is good to a certain extent. Like it is probably the best out of all of them. Then when you get to the point where I am, or well, I think Ricardo said 9 years.
Like the competition and yeah, I don't know. It feels like the best I've played, but I haven't played all that much yet.
Yeah, I'm a NASCAR guy, so that's kind of where it came from. But the different amount of things that you can drive is the cool part of it. Like it's not restricted to just road courses or anything like that. Like it is fun. Then you start getting into it a lot, and then you're like, okay, maybe it is a little bit worse than when for you first jump on. But
Yeah, my roots are in circle track racing. I used to race when I was a kid.
yes, sir, right with you. I run late models, so I feel you.
I never got that far. I wish.
Yeah, got pretty lucky with it. The only reason really is because the track next to me opened up, and I started driving the late model when I was 11, so that helped. But nowadays it's just a money deal. Who's got the most money?
Yeah, that's kind of why I got out of it. Well, my parents couldn't afford it, you know, when I was younger.
Yeah, it's hard. We're struggling. We didn't race we only raced like 2 races.
I don't know. It's what I always wanted to do.
Yeah, it started in like pretty much it was go-karts with a chassis, and I think it was second race out I won, so ever since then I've just been racing. That's the only thing I'm good at, and only thing I ever think of or want to do.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much all I've ever been good at, but I don't have the funds necessarily to pursue it.
Oh yeah, I feel you on that point. I've raced a lot of the guys that are in, like I've raced Haley Deegan, a lot of people that are in Truck Series, and a few that are in Xfinity, and I've beat them or ran right with them, and look where they're at now. I'm like, well, okay. One thing I will say, compared to iRacing or simulator racing, I think simulating racing is harder to be quick in than real life. So everybody who's good on iRacing, I promise you'll be fine in a real car.
I can kind of agree with that.
I've asked ARCA champions, Xfinity drivers, truck drivers, and they all say, yeah, iRacing is definitely harder. More because of the feel, but still. Alright, race hasn't gone too bad so far. We're just having fun.
Well,
and
unless you
talking.
got like a full motion rig, you can't really feel what the car is doing other than what the steering wheel is telling you.
Those I've always wondered, but I feel like it'd jack me up and I'd like overreact or something with it.
You know, I say never got back into racing because it was expensive. This is going to get expensive as well, I can tell.
It does not get as expensive nearly as quickly.
Yeah, it in the long run is cheaper, but after 6 years, I've kind of gotten to the point where I can run every car or every series in iRacing. That's helped a lot, but like when you figure out a car that you want to run, you kind of stick with that for a few or whatever, but after a bit of running, you'll get all the cars.
Chamar. Eso. What was that?
Gotta get around this guy. Hopefully.
A mischief?
Hopefully I can get around him. And he doesn't wreck me. We kind of all top three split out. Oh crap, he tried slowing down. Good God. That scared me. That scared me a lot. Yeah, all in all, race has been going okay so far. It was a decent battle early, and then everybody's kind of spread out. So, guy in front's pulling away, but we're pulling away a little bit more each lap on the guy behind us. So, not going too shabby. I like this track. Wish maybe a little bit more competitive lobby, I guess. Maybe next one I'll start at the back and try.
Okay, well, I'll probably add you after this if you're cool with that.
Yes, sir. Sounds good to me. I always record official races and all that, so you're kind of starting to do the road stuff. Maybe we can jump in Discord or race together sometime, and I'll do a video on it. I'll post my deal, my YouTube in the chat after. I can't do it in VR.
For sure, I'll hit you, or I'll give you my Discord. I'm always looking for people. I've only got really one other buddy that's racing, and he's pretty slow. It'd be nice to have someone faster than me. Maybe I can learn a thing or two off you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna start. I know when the NASCAR season starts up again, I'm gonna do like track guides and stuff like that. Try to help as many people as I can. But we actually, I don't know if you're interested, but I do league races while I'm announcing it. But there's a league race tonight actually with a few buddies of mine that we just kind of got like 20 cars a race. If you're interested too, it's trucks.
Maybe. I'm still like getting used to everything, you know, and I don't have all the cars. Circle track racing is actually way harder than I thought it would be on.
Yeah, that I missed out on the pro license by 3 spots last year, so that's kind of still hurting. But yeah, it's a lot harder than you think. I have more fun helping than I do like racing a lot of the time, like helping people get quicker. So yeah, it takes a bit to kind of once you get into it, but if you are interested, I can definitely get the Discord, and we're always in hosting races and messing around, and I like helping people. So
Hell yeah, I'll hit you after the race.
sounds good. Race has gone by pretty good, it's gone by quickly. Been talking to Sean. I'll say the road part a little bit harder, in my opinion, because I've been doing the oval stuff for so long, but definitely harder than what you would think. I know that for a fact. One thing with the VR, it does kind of get comfortable and sit. If it's like your head isn't the right shape or perfect shaped, it will sit a little bit funky or be itchy on your forehead. So that's one thing I am trying to fix or learn. I know I have kind of the plastic bit that'll go on it, that I'll put on after this race, and maybe I'll run another one or try something different. But I know it's not gone the smoothest race on a comfort level, which maybe that's just kind of the cheaper-ish VR that I've got, or just don't have the straps on or nothing like that, right? But it is definitely, I can feel it. Like it is, on a speed side, I don't know if it'll be making me quicker, especially on the road stuff. I don't know if I'll ever be quicker with the VR, but I know it'll definitely be fun to run with. So that's kind of the thing I'm not too worried about with it. I still want to see, yes, I am recording. Making sure.
I knew it. Thank you.
Wasn't too good sector right there. But yeah, we'll I know so I did the Formula V's, or I did a race in those. Might run another one and try it in VR just to kind of do that. But I think I'm gonna do the rest of this series in VR, which would be something different, pretty cool to do, especially with the open wheel stuff. It's kind of like a helmet cam, so that's kind of, I've been watching a lot of helmet cam videos. I'm trying to get a helmet cam for my real life racing, or however many I'm able to do. Put it on the helmet cam and put up on YouTube would be kind of cool from a helmet cam perspective. It'd be awesome to go back and watch and see what I'm doing in the real car. And if I go to a NASCAR track or something that's on IRacing, maybe I can compare it, or do like an ARCA car somewhere, or be awesome. I can get into a truck and just to compare it, but see how different it is. That's always been one of my deals. I wish I could kind of help iRacing in a way, or work for iRacing and get it to where it's more realistic, or I can compare the two, get an opportunity to drive something that's in iRacing on the track and kind of compare it. That would be the ideal thing, which would be really cool. This race, though, almost over. It's been, I think, a little longer than I thought. How long have I been going for? 17 minutes? Oh, that's not too bad. About a 20-minute race, I think. I think a 20-minute race from what it said. So, see the leaderboard, we're second. I think we started second too, but a few guys definitely pulled the gap. Leader's definitely gone, but
Thank you.
this is my best corner, I think. My last corner. Last corner, I think. Best last corner. Makes sense. Best chicane, best last corner, whatever. Yeah, not trying to overdrive it now. We're just pretty much settled in P2, so not too worried about nothing like that. These things are definitely fun to race. Like, if I think the track's a little setup heavy, and not as much drafty as the Formula V's. Which, actually going through, I might compare the different cars and things like that by the end, all the open wheel stuff. Be something cool, or talk about what's good, what's bad, what's my favorite one, what's whatever. So that'd be something kind of cool to do. Like, you can drive it a lot more aggressive. Like, he hasn't gained anything since the front straightaway, or not too much up on time either, so I think that would help a decent amount. Just being a little bit more aggressive with this thing, because the tires, as you can see over there, tires, they're pretty big. I can't look at the rear ones. Right there. I think they're the same size, but these, it's pretty bicycle-y tires. And just the more you turn, the more it seems to turn. So that's a way to think of it. Got 4 laps left. Yeah, perfect amount of fuel. 2 laps to go. That's my all-time best right there. 37.2. Yeah, see? Up a bunch of time off from last one. Not gonna lift, not gonna lift, not gonna lift. Perfect. Oh, missed the apex. See how much time we lose just from that? Missing the apex. Wasn't a bad exit. All right. Power. Power. Actually, have we gained on the leader just a little bit? Just a wee little bit. Well, that actually wasn't a very good entry, but the exit was good. Yeah, 37.0. Which fuel is getting lighter, so that's why, but I know I will. I'm gonna send it this lap, see what happens. Might as well. Still up on time just a little bit. Oh yeah, that was a lot better. Like, gained 500s just by going a lot harder through there. See, and then ended up bouncing it just a little bit, and it spun the rear tire, and it kind of helped me through there. Right when I went over the curb, it kind of spun rear tire just a little bit, and already kind of pitched it in, kind of did it like a dirt car, and set it sideways, and then it just power off on exit, because these don't have so much grip to where, or downforce or anything like that, where if you get sideways, there's no saving it, and you kind of drive them like loose and like a dirt car. So actually just had a flicker on the VR right there for a second. Don't know what that was, but go in there, Jim. Definitely quick. Ran a 36.44 that last lap. Finished 8 seconds off P2, so I'll take it for the road experience right there. Was a fun one. Now I'm gonna get with Sean and add him.
Nice race.
It was Sean, add him.
Yeah, that was really fun.
But I'll take it. That was fun. I had fun with that. The blimp cami, see everybody over there.
Well done, guys. Lots of good racing.
Let's go to Far Chase on the chase cam. Go back to the start.
But I don't get what happens after the kick game.
You see these guys getting a lot better start than me. A little too cautious on it. And then
I think when Brennan was trying to go side by side, he was trying to make a pass before the top of the hill. He was trying to go around the outside of you there, I think.
he was able to get clear. Let me just
I don't know
mute them.
what
But you can see on the first lap, going through it, we're just kind of being pretty cautious with it, just letting it go. You see he got loose, but so did we, so we didn't get a run on him. And then through here was just pretty much draft, and we were able to get through him. Oh, gosh, it's so hard to type with it. Yeah, Jim, this one will go on YouTube, and then Sean will add you. I'm gonna take actually a screenshot of it. I don't know if I can in VR, but yeah, this one will go on my YouTube. So if you guys want to check it out afterwards, probably post it later today.
10-4.
All right, I'm gonna probably jump off and actually start adding it, and then Sean, I will add you, like I said, and we could probably link up sometime.
All right, man. Cool. Sounds good.
Alrighty, I think this is working. I'm not for sure. I'm doing it in VR, because how it all set up, I can have it like on a virtual screen in front of me. So we were second split, gained 70 iRating for that. Started second, finished second. Just a little bit off the actually fastest lap time. That was closer than our qualifying time. So I'll take that. Sean gained 47 plus 8 or plus 0.8, so that was good run for him. Only 2 incidents. I don't think he'd be bad at the 24-hour. We kind of talked about that a little bit. I don't know. I might leave that in, because that was pretty cool to talk to him about and talk a little bit about him. But I'm gonna add him actually right now, and then yeah. But I'll be running the Road to F1 series a lot more, and probably run a few races a week at it. So if you guys enjoyed this one, leave a like, subscribe. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.